Hello guys, my today's topic is factorization again, but it is a continuation of page 34 with same topic, that is factorize using algebraic identities. And this is the reason to write down here question number 4, not question number 1, because I have solved 3 questions before on page 34, and now it is question number 4, almost end of this factorization of this type. Then next page we will do again factorization but of another type, right? Now come to question number 4. In this question, two terms are given to you, part A and part B. Here again we are going to use algebraic identities to factorize these given expressions, quadratic expressions. First quadratic expression in part A is w square minus f plus 2 whole square. Now the only difference is second factor or second term is a bit long. First term consists of only one alphabet, one term, and in second term there are two terms, f and 2. Doesn't matter, we will look at the basic things. First of all, we will look at the squares. How many squares are there? 2. Number 2, we will look at the minus sign between two squares. So we can say that this is difference of two squares. Minus means difference. Difference of two squares means it resembles, this given quadratic expression resembles with identity 3, and its left side a square minus b square is given to us, where a is replaced by w. Look at this in the rough column as well, here in the term as well. A is replaced by w and b is replaced by f plus 2. This is the only difference. So we will open the given expression like a plus b into a minus b. So what is a here? W. When second factor is long, try to keep it, and please do keep it in your mind that you will write down the second factor. When you will factorize this expression, you will write down the second factor inside the bracket, as I will do in the third step. First of all, in second step, you will write down the terms in the form of brackets. W square minus f plus 2 square, like this. Give brackets to both the terms. Now it is more clear, there are two squares. W is replacement of a and f plus 2 is replacement of b. So here we will write down a plus b and a minus b. Why I am calling it a? Because it's w here, you will think that it's w, and I am calling it here is a. Sorry, here is w and I am calling it a. Why I am calling it a? Because I always read formula in its original form. ID3 is a plus b into a minus b. So whatever is the term at the place of a, I will read it as a. Okay, and whatever term is at the place of b, I will read it as b. Now here are a is w and b is f plus 2, but I will read it as a plus w into a minus w. When second factor is long and there is minus sign outside, you will keep the second factor inside the brackets. Here with plus sign, it is not necessary, but I have given it an equal shape. That is why I have written bracket over here. Otherwise, there is no need at all. Now, a plus b into a minus b. After this, we will open the brackets w plus f plus 2. Is there anything to be simplified? No. Now look at second bracket w. This minus sign has an impact on the signs which are inside the bracket. It will change the signs inside the brackets. That is why I have put the second factor inside the brackets, because it involves signs in it, and negative sign always changes internal signs of the brackets, which are of the a negative sign changes all the signs of the terms which are present inside the bracket. Okay, now if you see, f is also a plus term, so all terms inside the brackets have plus sign, right? This minus will make them negative, so w minus f minus 2 will come out, because plus multiplied by minus, bracket means multiplication. So when we multiply plus and minus, we get minus. Again we multiply plus and minus, we get minus, right? I have explained these algebraic rules of multiplication and addition in my previous videos. You can check. Now first question is done. This is factor form of the given expression. Now there is nothing to be simplified, so we will move to part B. This is answer of the first, and now we will move to part B. In part B, we have both the expressions under the squares a bit long. In part A, first term was single term, but in part B, first term consists of two terms as well as second consists of two terms. Now again, whatever is the number of terms of the expressions inside the brackets, we don't have any concern with it. We will just apply the rule. What sign is there? Negative sign. There are two squares, and in between these squares there is negative sign. We can again call it difference of two squares. It is also resemblance of ID3. So we will move towards the right side of ID3, means a plus b and a minus b, because a square minus b square is given to us, where a is equal to q plus 1. Now a is replaced by q plus 1 and b is replaced by q minus 1. At the place of a and b, we will write down q plus 1 and q minus 1 as a and b. Come to the question. I have mentioned over here that first term is representing a square and the second term is representing b square, and negative sign in between means this is difference of two square, means it resembles with ID 3. Now a plus b. What is a? Q plus 1. What is b? Q minus 1. A plus b, according to the formula, we will open it, into a minus b. Again we will keep the second term inside the bracket, because minus sign is outside. Likewise, come to the next step. Q plus 1 plus q minus 1, we will open the bracket because plus sign has no effect on the terms inside the bracket, so they will come out as it is. Now in next brackets or in next factor, q plus 1 will come as it is, but this minus sign will change the signs of q and 1. Q is plus when there is no sign with a term which is the starting term of an expression. Actually, this is the starting term of the expression inside the brackets. Okay, so it has plus sign, whether we are writing it down or not, it has plus signs. So minus will convert this plus signs because of this bracket after multiplication into minus. Minus into minus, plus, minus into plus, minus, minus into minus. Into means multiplication. Minus multiplied by minus is plus. minus multiplied by plus is minus. So we will write down signs over here. I have written the multiplication of the signs over here as well in the rough column. Minus multiplied by minus will give you plus. These are the rules of the algebra. Plus multiplied by minus is equal to minus. Okay. Now look at this. What did I write down in the rough column? Plus 1 minus 1. Definitely when we will subtract plus 1 and minus 1, we will get 0 because both are equal terms with different signs. Whenever you have equal terms with different signs, they cancelled out. Plus q will give you plus 2q. Plus q minus q will give you 0. So all the operations are mentioned here in rough columns. Now come to last step. Plus 1 minus 1. I have cut it down with a red pen over here. You can see it. Q plus 1 plus q minus 1. Plus 1 and minus 1. 1, 1 are the same terms with different signs, minus and plus. Whenever two same terms bear different signs, we can cancel them. Now what left behind? Q plus q, it is equal to 2q. Look up. Plus q plus q. Plus q means plus 1q. Again plus q means plus 1q. So it will become plus 2q's. Okay. It is equal to plus 2q. This bracket is equal to plus 2q because 1 and 1 are cancelled out. These are giving us 0 result. And in next bracket, plus q and minus q are same terms with opposite signs, with plus and minus signs. Plus and minus are opposite or different signs. When same terms have different signs, we can cut them down or these can be cancelled out. So plus 1 and plus 1 will give us plus 2. Now with the starting term, plus sign is not necessary to write down. So we can write down plus 2q as 2q and plus 2 as 2. And these both of the terms are being multiplied. So 2 2s are 4q is the answer at the end. I hope it's clear. All the rough work is given over here. And you can go through the previous videos onwards till page 35. Everything is I have made clear in the previous videos. Now question number 5. It's a word problem, but in this word problem identity is being used. That is why I have written this word problem over here and combined it with these questions. Now the surface area of each face of a cube. Cube is a three-dimensional figure, a box-like thing, or a dice. There's a game in which dice are used. Or you can cut a cucumber into that form, which is just like a square. I have made a square over here. This is not a square, this is a cube. All the sides of this cube are squares, right? What do you mean by square? That face which has all the lengths equal, that figure is known as a square. When we combine 6 squares, we get a cube. All right. In a cube, there are 6 sides. Which sides are these? Front, back, up and down, right and left. There are 6 sides. So this is a three-dimensional figure. One face I have shaded over here to show you this is the front face and the other one is coming at the back. Now the question is very simple. Only you will use identity and you will use just a knowledge of a cube, volume and area of a cube. What is the area of a cube? We are not concerned with the area of a cube. Right now he is saying the surface area. Surface area means of each face. Surface area means he is giving you area of one face. This shaded face, suppose this shaded face area is given to you. the area of all the faces would be the same, but we have concern with the area of one face because our requirement is to find out the length, this length of one side. What is this length? We are going to find out this. And number two, the volume of the cube. We are going to find out this. Look up in the rough column. Area A is representation of area. A is equal to length multiplied by length. Square face means area of a square. What is area of a square? Area of a square is always length multiplied by length because we are just considering one face. It means L multiplied by L can be written as L square. Area can be written as L square. I have taken this hint from here. L square means area. This L square is given to us in the form of y square plus 4y plus 4. He is saying y square plus 4y plus 4 is the area of each face of a cube. So I have supposed let L be the length of what? L be the length of one side of one face. L be the length of one side of first or second or third, whatever. But you know, this is a cube. So all the sides in a cube, all the lengths in a cube are equal. That is why we can suppose one length, and this means one length. If we found one length, it means we have found all the lengths of all the sides of the cube. So I have supposed let L be the length of, you can say, of one side of the cube, of one face of the cube, whatever. But if you write down these few words, I think it will be very easy for you to grasp. Let L be the length. That length which we are going to find out. That length which is a side of a face of a cube. Okay. L square is area because I have written over here area is equal to L multiplied by L. It means area is equal to L square. So we can write down L square is equal to the given expression which is given in the question as the area of each face in centimeter squares, right? So we will just write it down like this. L square is equal to this. Now this is an equation. When equal sign is involved, we have equation in front of us. Okay. Now only look at y square plus 4y plus 4. Can we write down this side as a square? Yes. Y square is 1 square and we can convert 4 as a 2 square because 4 is the square of 2 square. And we can write down 4y as 2ab because our a is y now and b is 2. So when we will break 4y, it would be broken in the form of 2y2. The breakdown of 4y would be 2 into y into 2, and this is read as 2ab because in formula we have in first ID a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the right side of first ID. Okay, so can we write down this whole expression in the form of y plus 2 whole square? I have explained many questions where we have represented this expression in the form of a whole square. Now y is a square, 2 is a square, 2ab is present, so we can enclose y and 2 with plus sign as y plus 2 whole square. Alright. We will pick up a, we will pick up b because a is y and b is 2. And we will pick up sine of 2ab and complete it, and we will complete y plus 2 whole square. Now here we have L square and here we have y plus 2 square. On both the side of an equal sign, when we have same power or same term, we can cancel them according to the rules. Now we want to cancel the power. So we will, whenever we have square power, we take square root on both the sides. This is a root and its value is actually 1 by 2. That is why we can cut down square root with 2, because the value of this sign, which is known as square root, is 1 by 2. So 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 will be cancelled out. Similarly, 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 will be cancelled out. So whenever we take a square root over a square, square and square root are cancelled out, and it gives us two values, plus and minus. Square root always gives us two values, one plus value and one minus value, like this. Now here 2 is cancelled out with the square. L is length of one side of each face. It is equal to plus minus y plus 2 centimeters, because its length, it was, look up in the question, it was area, so the unit was centimeter square. Now we have found length, so length's unit is centimeters. We can write down plus minus y plus 2 as this. Look up, L is equal to y plus 2 with plus sign, or minus y plus 2 centimeters. L is equal to plus minus y plus 2 centimeter means L is equal to either y plus 2 or minus y plus 2 centimeter. But you know, we will reject minus value, as length can never be negative. Length is a magnitude, length can never be negative, because negative means less than 0 and length can never be equal to or less than 0. If length is 0, means nothing. If length is less than 0, means nothing. Even a dot is greater than 0. So length is not a dot, length is more than a dot. So length is always, I have written over here, since length greater than 0. That is why we are rejecting this minus value. We will accept length as y plus 2. So this is the answer of first part. Length is equal to y plus 2 centimeters. What is the answer of the second part? Number 2, volume. Volume of a cube is equal to length multiplied by length multiplied by length, means actually length multiplied by height multiplied by breadth. But in cube all the lengths are same, so we write down volume as L cube. Volume can be written as L into L into L, means L cube. Okay, so there are three lengths in volume. When we write down these three lengths, we will get, this is the length. Now what is L? Y plus 2 is the length of the cube, one side of the cube. So y plus 2 3 times is being multiplied, means power 3 centimeter cube. We will write down volume like this. Y plus 2 is one length, and here are three lengths, and these are being multiplied. So volume can be written as L cube. So volume, if volume can be written as L cube, so length can be written as length cube. Y plus 2 is length, so its cube is over here, centimeter cube. This is the volume of that cube. If you want to open it, which is not necessary, you will use a formula over here. What is the formula? With steric point, with the star. Between these two stars, I have given this formula and I am using it over here. Volume is equal to y cube, first term cube, plus second term cube. What is second term? 2 cube. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2. 3 times. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, not 6. Okay. 2 cube means 2 will be multiplied with 2 3 times. 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. This is the last term. Y cube plus 2 cube. First of all, we write down these end terms, because these are a cube and b cube actually. Now the central term. Central term according to this formula is 3a square b and 3ab square. Right? first and last terms are a cube and b cube. But the central terms are 3a square b plus 3ab square. According to these expressions, according to this expansion of a plus b whole cube, the central two terms would be 6y square plus 12y. Why? Because when we will multiply 3 with a square, what is a here? Our a is y square, right? And our b is 2. So when 3 will be multiplied with 2, we will get 6, and a is y square. So 6y square is over here. If you put values, here a is replaced by y and b is replaced by 2. If you put values at the place of a and b, you will get exactly the same thing I have written over here, 6y square plus 12y as well. So volume is equal to y cube plus 6y square plus 12y plus 8 centimeter cube. This is the unit of volume, right? This is the formula I have written over here as well as over here for your convenience. A plus b whole cube. This is the formula, and with 2 stars I have written the formula under this as well, so that it would be easy for you to write down the central terms. That's all about this video. Guys, if my videos are beneficial for you, do like and subscribe so that you may get notification of my upcoming videos. Thank you very much.